I've been carrying a heart full of echoes through the places where we used to dream, watching seasons fade into the distance like a photograph left in between. I've known the silence after goodbye, the empty rooms, the fading lights, but somewhere underneath the broken pieces I still believe in a love that feels right. I don't need a perfect story, I don't need a perfect sky, just someone who can hold my hand when the world passes me by. I'm looking for someone who stays, someone who loves me through the rain, not only when the sun is shining, not only when I'm okay. Someone who sees my broken pieces and doesn't turn away. A heart that chooses me tomorrow just like it did today. I don't need a love that's perfect, I just need a love that remains after all the roads I've wandered. I'm looking for someone who stays. I've been learning from the lonely nights, finding beauty in the fallen leaves. Every scar became a little reminder of the person I was meant to be. I don't want a love made of promises that disappear like smoke in the air. I want a quiet kind of forever, a soul that says I'll meet you there. I don't need a million reasons, I don't need a perfect sign, just a hand that won't let go when the hardest days arrive. I'm looking for someone who stays, someone who loves me through the rain, not only when the sun is shining, not only when I'm okay. Someone who sees my deepest worries and still knows my name. A heart that chooses me tomorrow and loves me just the same. I don't need a love that's perfect, I just need a love that remains after all the roads I've wandered. I'm looking for someone who stays. Maybe beneath an amber sky, after all the tears have dried, I'll find the one who understands the hidden storms I keep inside. No more running, no more searching, no more pretending I'm alright. Just a quiet heart beside me, keeping warm through every night. I found someone who stays through the darkness and the rain, someone who holds my broken dreams and helps me breathe again. Not a love that fades with seasons, not a story washed away, but a hand that keeps on holding at the end of every day. After all the roads I've traveled, after all the words unsaid, I found the kind of love I waited for, the one who stayed instead. So if you're somewhere out there waiting underneath the same old stars, know that someone is still searching for the place inside your heart. I don't talk about the damage, I just carry it around. There are places in my memory where your voice can still be found. I learned to keep my distance, I learned to hide the pain, but some wounds don't disappear just because you stop the rain. it fade. But every time I close my eyes, I feel what I couldn't save. I've got a heart in pieces, trying to be like before. Every little piece of me still remembers what we were. I can smile, I can keep moving, I can say that I'm okay. But I've got a heart in pieces, and it's learning how to stay. I don't blame you for the ending, I don't blame myself anymore. Some stories lose their meaning before they reach the final page. I kept the words I never said somewhere beneath my skin. Maybe that's the hardest part, knowing what could have been. I try to call it over, I try to let it fade. But every time I close my eyes, I feel what I couldn't save. I've got a heart in pieces, trying to be like before. Every little piece of me still remembers what we were. I can smile, I can keep moving, I can say that I'm okay. But I've got a heart in pieces, and it's learning how to stay. Maybe broken doesn't mean that I'll always be this way. Maybe every shattered piece will find a place someday. I've got a heart in pieces, but it's beating all the same. Every little piece of me is slowly changing shape. I can smile, I can keep moving, I can face another day. I've got a heart in pieces, but I'm finding my own way. A heart in pieces, still beating. I had 1,000 words, but none of them came out. You looked into my eyes, I turned my feelings down. We were standing so close, but somehow far away. I wanted you to know what I was scared to say. If I tell you, will you stay? If I open up, will you walk away? How can I tell you you're still on my mind? How can I tell you I think of you every night? I keep hiding these feelings like there's something I should lose. How can I tell you I'm still in love with you? I remember little things, the way you used to smile, the silence in your car. We could sit there for a while. Now every road we knew feels different without you. I keep searching for a sign, but I don't know what to do. If I call you, will you answer? If I say your name, will you remember? How can I tell you changed my number. I moved across town. I stopped going places where we'd always be found. But some nights are different when the world goes quiet. I hear your voice and I can't deny it. I thought time would erase every trace of your name, but some memories stay. Even when people change, you're still a part of me. Even if you're not here, a part I can't explain, a part that disappears. I don't want yesterday, I don't want what used to be, but somewhere in my heart you're still a part of me. I can smile at strangers, I can sleep through the night, I can talk about you and say that I'm alright. But there's an old photograph hidden underneath my things, and every time I find it, I remember everything. Maybe love doesn't leave, it just learns how to hide. Maybe some pieces stay. A part I can't explain, a part that disappears. I don't want yesterday, I don't want what used to be, but somewhere in my heart you're still a part of me. Some bridges have to burn so we can learn. You're still a part of me, but you're no longer my life. I can carry the memory and finally be alright. I don't need yesterday to know what you meant to me. I let the story end, but you'll always be a part of me, a part of me. That's all you'll ever be. I don't know where to start or what I'm supposed to say. Some feelings never leave, they only hide away. I kept them in my heart for longer than I should, and every time I see your face, I wish you understood. I don't need you to come back, I don't need you to stay. There's only one thing I need to say. I just need you to know you're more than you knew. I just need you to know I never stopped loving you. Maybe we lost our way, maybe some things can't be saved, but before I let you go, I just need you to know. Some nights I hear your voice in places you have never been. and memories come back like they never really ended. I learned to hide the pain, I learned to carry on, but there's a part of me that still wonders what went wrong. If tomorrow brings you peace, I hope you find it there. And if you ever think of me, just know I really care. I just need you to know you were never just a moment. I just need you to know my heart was always open. Even if we say goodbye, even if we never meet again, before you disappear from my life, I just need you to know. I don't need an answer, I just need you to know. There was something in your eyes you didn't have to say. I knew the distance between us was growing every day. I wanted to stop the moment before it slipped away, but all the words I needed were harder to explain. If I could have 1 minute before we lose it all, I'd tell you what was hidden behind every silent call. Before you go, let me tell you what I couldn't say. Before you go, let me hold this moment one more day. I don't need you to promise you will never walk away. I just need you to know what you meant to me before you go. We don't have to blame each other for the things we couldn't change. Some love can be forever, even when it has to end. I won't ask you to stay here if your heart is moved along. I only wish I told you how much you meant all along. If I could have 1 minute before you close that door, I'd give you all the words I should have said before you go. Let me tell you what I couldn't say before you go. Let me hold this moment one more day. I don't need you to promise you will never walk away. I just need you to know what you meant to me before you go. Maybe this is where we end. Maybe this is where we learn. Some goodbyes are never spoken. Some bridges simply burn. Before you go, there's one thing I need you to hear. Before you go, you are more than just a moment here. And if our roads divide us, I'll remember you this way, with everything I couldn't say before you go. Before you go, just let me say it once. The ceiling holds the silence, the room has lost its sound. I watch the shadows shadows moving while I'm nowhere to be found. I walk across the city with nowhere left to turn. There's something underneath me that I still haven't learned. I keep my words inside, I keep my face composed, but underneath the surface, something is coming undone. I'm feeling down, deeper than I let it show. I'm feeling down, somewhere I don't wanna go. I tell the world I'm fine, I wear that smile somehow, but when I'm left with myself, I'm feeling down. Your photograph is fading, but I remember every line. Funny how a little picture can take me back in time. I thought I had forgiven, I thought I had moved on, but certain memories return when I least expect them. I keep my words inside, I keep my face composed, but underneath the surface, something is coming undone. I'm feeling down, deeper than I let it show. I'm feeling down, somewhere I don't wanna go. I tell the world I'm fine, oh, and I smile somehow, but when I'm left with myself, I'm feeling down. Maybe I don't need a reason, maybe I don't need a cure. Some feelings need their own time before they disappear. I'm feeling down, but I won't stay here forever. I'm feeling down, trying to hold myself together. I don't have all the answers, and I don't know how, but I'll find my way back, even when I'm feeling down. I'm feeling down, but I'm still here. I walk into the room, nobody can tell. I know exactly what to say, I know the rules so well. I laugh when something's funny, I say that I'm alright, but there's a place inside of me I never let them find. I long to hide the cracks behind a little light. Nobody sees the truth when everything looks right. I wear that smile so no one asks me why. I wear that smile while something fades inside. I say I'm doing fine, I say I've moved on somehow, but if you could see my heart, you'd know me now. I keep myself surrendered so I don't have to think. I fill the empty empty spaces before they make me sink. Some people know my laughter, some people know my name, but nobody knows the person standing underneath the frame. I've gotten good at hiding things I cannot say. I turn my pain to silence and carry on my way. I wear that smile so no one asks me why. I wear that smile while something fades inside. I say I'm doing fine, I say I've moved on somehow. But if you could see my heart, you'd know me now. Maybe someday I won't need it, maybe I'll let somebody in. Maybe being honest is where healing can begin. I wear that smile, but it doesn't mean I'm fine. I wear that smile just to get me through the time. I don't need your pity, I don't need you to stay. I just wanna be myself without hiding every day. I speak your name into the dark. It hits the wall and comes right back. Softer, thinner, like it's tired of carrying what we lack. The ceiling listens, doesn't judge, just lets the sound dissolve slow. I try again, a little louder, but the echo's weaker now. I know every word I throw gets caught in corners full of dust and doubt. Bounces once, then twice, then gone, till there's nothing left to shout. Echoes in the empty room, my voice returning out of tune. Softer every time it calls, like footsteps fading down the halls. Echoes in the empty room, just me and the ghost of you, bouncing back what I can't keep, getting quieter in my sleep. I pace the floorboards, count the creaks, each one a memory I repeat. Your laugh used to fill this space, now the silence has your seat. I sit against the wall, knees up, whisper stories we used to tell. The room replies in hollow tones, a version of you I know too well. The air feels thick with unsaid things, they hang like smoke I can't inhale. I breathe them in and let them out and watch them fail. cracks and I'll be left with perfect quiet. No more pretending, no more fight. I'll sit here in the nothing sound and finally let the silence